So Martha, congratulations on your new deal. How does it feel to be extending your time here at Blues?
Thank you, yeah, I'm delighted. I think this is going to be my 4th season here, so I just feel the club's getting kind of bigger and better, especially since the new owners have come in, and I've been able to see the change since my 1st season here, with the facilities and things like that, so yeah, I'm really excited to be here for another year.
Just touching on what you've just said there, obviously the environment, the new owners, the facilities, how much does that factor into your decision when committing more time to the football club?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously we've probably got one of the best facilities in the Championship, and you know, it's somewhere that you come into work every day, and just the little things like having our own little chill out area, pool table, even for recovery we've got ice baths, a hot tub, more staff have come in as well, so we've kind of got everything there for us to be able to kind of push on and be at that top level.
You've enjoyed 3 seasons at the club so far, coming into your 4th.
Yep.
How would you reflect on your time here at Blues so far?
Yeah, I think obviously it's twice now we've finished 2nd since I've been here, so that's obviously a little bit frustrating, but you know, it shows how close we are. But each year we've set out to get promoted, and obviously we haven't achieved that, so going into, you know, this pre-season and the start of next season, it's obviously my aim, and hopefully we do push on and do that this year.
Again, picking up what you've just said, so looking back on last year, came so close, obviously
Yeah.
2nd again, went down to the last day. How would you reflect on the journey the whole team went through last season, and how does it help you grow and develop going into the new season?
Yeah, I think obviously it's hard when you kind of leave it to the last day. I think the league wasn't won or lost on that day. I think there was games throughout the season where we potentially dropped points when we shouldn't have, maybe conceded sloppy goals, wasn't scoring. So hopefully, you know, we need to win the league before the last game and have it in our hands. And I think, yeah, you've just got to use the experience. Obviously, it was disappointing to not come away being promoted, but again, we were close, and you know, I'm sure we're going to work hard in pre-season and hopefully start the league with a good kind of run of games.
You've mentioned there about the team morale with everyone and how much you've all gone through together, but just looking at your own personal journey and career, how important is it for you that you wanted to be part of this club going into next year?
Yeah, definitely. I think, as I've said, like, we've got everything here to be able to do that, and for me, like, I'm 30 now, so I'm still, you know, old, but I am wanting to kind of learn and get better, and you know, hopefully with the coaches here and the training that we're having, I'm able to do that.
Speaking of the coaching and the training that you're having, obviously you've played under Amy Merricks. How has she helped the group, but also you, develop your game?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously Amy's very big on doing our individual stuff, going through clips and, you know, very detailed in analysis. So for me, I'm not someone that loves analysis. I don't watch a lot of football, but I think, you know, she understands that about me, and we've been able to have those kind of conversations, and she'll give me pointers. And yeah, I think training's been really, really good. The intensity, the players that we had last year as well. So yeah, hopefully again, like, we just keep pushing on.
You're coming back from just a little spell out with injury.
Yeah.
How's that road to recovery going? How are you feeling?
Yeah, this is actually my last day, technically, of my injury. So it's been kind of a short injury. But yeah, it's gone quite smoothly, the rehab. It was obviously frustrating to kind of miss those 3 games at the end of the season, but I've worked hard in the off-season with the physios, and yeah, I'll be starting the same as everyone else come pre-season, which is obviously really good for me, and hopefully I can just push on then.
Talking on that final day of the season last year, the support from the fans just continued to grow, especially with that, you know, the record crowd that we had at St Andrews. How special was that moment, not just for yourself, for the team, but also women's football within our local area? Yeah,
definitely. I think, you know, the crowd that turned out was amazing. I was obviously sat in the stands opposite, and I've not seen, you know, St Andrews filled up like that for us. So obviously next season we encourage people to come to every game, not just the big games. And I think you could see it really spurred the girls on, the noise, and you know, even the outside walking around the fan park, it was amazing to see so many little girls with people's names on the back of their shirts. And yeah, it's an exciting club to kind of be at. So if fans come and support us, that just gives us that little bit more kind of encouragement and motivation.
And you've kindly touched on it there, but finally, what is your message to the fans who have backed you all the way through last season and beyond, and what's, looking forward to the next campaign?
Yeah, I think obviously we kind of appreciate you coming down home and away, and we'll always go over, take photos, take signatures, and I think, just keep coming, keep bringing the numbers, and hopefully we'll play some exciting football for you to watch next season.
Well, Martha, it's great to have you staying with us as a Blue, and we can't wait to see what comes next season.
Thank you.